IPA guy.
Okay.
You know.
Hazy IPA. You can get one of those at Herdburger, Joy. They're
They're
fantastic.
You're welcome for the plug. One of the frontrunners for the AL MVP stole the show last night at the All-Star game.
Yes.
Vladimir Guerrero won All-Star MVP honors after hitting a 468-foot home run and driving in 2 runs in the AL's 5-2 win. After the game, Vlad said he actually made a promise to his teammates that he would bring home the MVP trophy. They said, you better win the MVP or don't come home. Dreams come true. Since I was a kid, I've been thinking about this moment. I've worked all my life very hard, and thank God it's happening right now. He actually made a special glove with images of him and his dad at the game in the early 2000s because Guerrero and his dad, Vladimir Guerrero Sr., joined Ken Griffey Jr. and Sr. with Bobby and Barry Bonds as the only father-son combinations to win or to hit a home run in an All-Star game.
I'm going to throw something out, and baseball seam heads will probably rip me, but baseball's unique. And then in the father-son combos, the kids are often better than their legendary dads. Like Ken Griffey Jr. was better than Ken Griffey Sr. Now, we don't know if Vlad Jr. is better than Vlad Sr. because Vlad Sr. was all that, but he is great. Bonds.
Right.
Okay, Bobby Bonds, Barry Bonds, better than Bobby Bonds. And Bobby Bonds is a good player.
Why would baseball fans be mad about that?
No, I'm just saying, I'm not sure I'm correct on that. But
it would seem that way, but maybe that's that way in a lot of sports. I think you can find some examples of that in basketball.
Can you?
Yeah. Steph Curry's transformed the sport.
It just feels like in baseball, the
of all time.
son in the father-son thing is often the star. The dad's good. The son's a star.
I guess I got to think of some more examples in basketball.
I threw it at you. That was
Klay Thompson.
Who's that?
Klay Thompson.
Is better than Michael Thompson? Michael wasn't bad. Michael was
it's not about being bad, but just like how much are they better? Are they having better careers or have they had better careers? Maybe we just have more examples in baseball. He's also the youngest to homer in the All-Star game since Johnny Bench, who did it in 1969 at 21.
By the way, you baseball fans, go to my social account. Tell me if I'm right or wrong, but it does feel like for whatever reasons in baseball, the son is better than the dad a lot. I'm guessing, We'll see.
We'll see. So after back-to-back losses, the Team USA put on a dominating performance against Argentina, 108-80.
They were good on the boards.
There's that blowout that Pop was looking for. Durant had looked a little sluggish in the first 2 games, had 8 points in the first quarter, but finished with 17 points on 6 for 9 shooting. Bradley Beal also hit his first 4 shots of the night and finished with 17 points as well. And Popovich cited conditioning as the reasons why Team USA faded down the stretch in the 2 losses. He keeps saying that everyone came a little not out of shape, like the season just ended, but just not in the conditioning shape that they needed to be in to go on a run.
Well, let's be fair about this. We didn't overreact to this yesterday. Remember, like the Australian team. These guys have been playing together for years and years and years, right? There's only so many great Australian players, right? We have our team changes, our chemistry changes, and it is a weird formation of a team. They have no rim protector. So last night they actually rebounded well, which is a thing because they're not terribly big. And it's also, you don't have like Zach LaVine, Dame Lillard, Bradley Beal, all gifted. Who's the leader? So we have to be fair about this. We have so many great players in America that we have a new team every time.
Yeah.
And we have new coaches, new players. A lot of these teams, like Argentina for years had Manu Ginobili, and Australia's got a lot of the same guys, so their chemistry is better. So don't be shocked. In the first handful of exhibition games, we look like blank, and the other teams look a little. But by the way, it's not like Australia was great either. It was a sloppy mess.
It was such a sloppy game.
But initially, the other teams have better chemistry. Yeah. Same coach.
Argentina is not as tough as an opponent.
No, they used to be.
They're 0-3 in exhibition games, so they used to be much, much better. They'll have a rematch, Team USA will, with Australia on Friday at 6 Eastern. I didn't think it ever was anything to overreact to. I just think it was something, and they'll figure it out. But I think the biggest point is who is going to be the face of this Team USA, who's going to be the leader of Team USA.
Yeah.
So Devin Booker didn't have a great showing in Game 3.
He did not.
And he said the first thing he did was to stop thinking about it in order to prepare for Game 4.
Short memory, just move on. Been there before, you know what I'm saying? So just understanding the game, understanding situations that I've been through, and just trusting the work that you've put in. as simple as that. But, my main objective out there is to win the basketball game.
I actually like this mentality. I do think that you need to, review the tape, do a little studying, see what went wrong, see what you can improve on. But to sit around and harp on having a bad game as you're going into the next one is a waste of time.
I tell my kids this. I don't know if I've told you this. Not that you need my advice, but I've told my kids about the internet. Play offense, not defense. Don't defend your positions. The money, the monetization on social media is scoring. It's not in defending your position. That's why I don't go back and forth with fans. Why? My whole job is to score more, to have more content, because you and I are filling 3 hours a day in July. I don't have time to play defense. I'm playing offense. And by the way, I miss shots all the time. I have bad segments. I have bad moments. I have stupid things. And in this instance, as a shooter, Devin Booker, there's no reason to defend a bad night.
Right.
You're a scorer. Go shoot. Steph Curry's had terrible nights. Klay Thompson's had terrible nights. Do not defend your game if you're a scorer. You do not just go score and worry about correcting your offense.
I agree. I think that the criticism of Booker is that if you are having a bad night, since you are a scorer, how else can you contribute so that you can still be on the floor and not be not that Booker is ever a liability, but that you can be on the floor and still contribute, even if you are not shooting the way that you normally shoot.
Yeah.
Shoot or shoot, whatever. It's cliche, but he has to shoot his way out of this bad spot. He can't just not shoot anymore. So not having that anxiety and that weight of the last game on you as a shooter is important. But how can you improve your game so that if you are having a bad shooting night, that you can still contribute and help win?
For the record, he's 24, 25 years old. He's not a complete player yet. There are parts of his game that he's still building his game. So,
and this is his first finals.
Yeah.
I think he'll be fine. The Bucks are favored by 5 tonight.
I like Phoenix plus the points tonight.
I do too.
Good stuff. Joy with the news.
Well, that's the news.
And thanks for stopping by.